If you know this mantra, join with me. If you don't know, simply pretend you are chanting. Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई तक नहीं पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो मारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, remember whatever you are, be 100% कर्नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complaint level, मौज में रहो, be happy. Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. There are 5 sources of knowledge, and we start thinking about this when a question starts popping out in our mind, like you get on your laptop or phone, some pop-ups come. When it comes, I have learned from you, you are all my gurus. So I have learned from you. One person in Delhi probably, after my satsang, he asked me, Swamiji, I don't entertain questions. But he asked, now I can't plug his mouth. So his question was, Swamiji, what happens after death? I said, yeah, I don't have experience. How can I tell you? नहीं आपको you know everything. I said okay. Those who are alive around, they are happy. बूढ़ा हो गया. See, this question comes in our mind when we have accepted that we are now old, and thereafter the only goal in the old age, whether I should be burnt or buried, or I should be burnt on gas stove or electric one, or it should be a sandalwood. Dekho Maharaj. Therefore, our topic is death is the biggest bluff. And to discover this, we must have proper knowledge. See? Ignorance is death. We have to know what death is. The first step, everything happens only to the mind. Nothing happens to body. Only I am telling you, you are hearing, it will not help. It must become your experience. See? Things happen only to the mind, not to the body. Now, where from you get this knowledge? So, there are 5 sources of knowledge. The ultimate is Veda, and the essence is Upanishad, Shruti Mata. Then the second is the Smriti Grantha. Like there are 4 Vedas, there are 18 Smritis. Narad Smriti, Apastamba Smriti, etc. They are the authentic source of knowledge. The third is Purana. There are 18 Puranas. Okay. And the fourth one, which we normally bypass, is the history, books of history. What history we know is corrupted one and written by those who were paid to write whatever they wanted to be written. See? When the authors of the history books are corrupted, can we take it as authentic? Which are the books of history according to our religion? See? There are two only. One is Ramayana, second is Mahabharata. It is said, what is not in Mahabharata, it doesn't exist anywhere. Whatever is already existing in Mahabharata. So, these are the four. Shruti, then Smriti, Purana, and then Ramayana and Mahabharata. Plus, all the great masters who lived this knowledge as their immediate experience, their words of experience. These are the authentic source of knowledge. And from this only we can get this knowledge. As to death is a bluff. See? Therefore, to understand this, in Mahabharata, there are three topics on which Bhagavan Shankaracharya has written commentary. One is Vishnu Sahasranam, that was his first commentary. The second one is Bhagavad Gita, which you are all expert. And the third one is Sanat Sujatiya. Sanat Sujatiya is one of the most rarest and the most direct to the reality. No more beating around the ex-president of America. So he comes there, and the story goes that after the Mahabharata war was over, so many people were killed, all the Kauravas were completely erased, and Dhritarashtra was totally frustrated. And to keep him cool, Vidurji has told him many things. He was not available when it was required. See? For us, the understanding is, abhi se kya karne spirituality? When we are unable to remember anything, we should study Bhagavad Gita. When we cannot sit in one asana, we should do meditation. When we are not able to read properly, we should study. See? Meaning what? In Allahabad, many years before, that time it was Allahabad, now it is Prayagraj. So, I was invited in one Agrawal house. So, after I went there, we sat together for lunch. 4 or 5 of us. So, then Mr. Agrawal, his wife, and his daughter, and his son. Son was 6 plus 4 plus. Huge structure, standing in a Vivekananda posture. So we all said, I said, hey Mahatma ji, come and join. You take. I said, okay, I have come for that only. So his mother felt bad. Swamiji, have you seen how arrogant and useless he is? We are fed up of him. He doesn't do anything. And he is so strong, he can lift his father and throw out of the window. He is good for nothing, only eating and bullying all of us. I was listening. Nothing is free in this world. You have to listen to all this Mahabharata and then you can get food. So, then the real googly came. She said, Swamiji, you take him to your ashram. Then I told Mama, you are so right. My mother also sent me like this. Meaning those who are unfit for everything, they are fit for 2 things. Either become a Babaji or become a politician. Those who are most unqualified, unwanted troubleshooters in the whole world are these people. Those who become Babaji or those who become politicians. See? So, when all the people were killed in that war, Dhritarashtra became frustrated. And then Vidurji was a wise man. He had studied Vedanta. He was known for his wisdom. So he was telling. And in that, he told something which has shaken Dhritarashtra. He was already a blind. He was told that death is a bluff. Death is an impossibility. When this was said, Dhritarashtra got totally nonplussed. What? How can you say death is a bluff? So many people died. So, please tell me. And then, you know so many things, but Yeshua never told me, now tell me this. So, Vidurji says, look here. All of us have got the right to study scriptures, but all of us do not have the right to teach the scriptures. Teachers have to be qualified. No, just to give the job to many people. So all the useless people are given the job and they teach English. See? Sir. What? Are you empty? No, I am full. But I want to talk to you. Talk me behind the class. Angrezi. Now when this type of teachers are there, what can you do? It is not their fault. See? So Vidurji clearly said, look here, I am qualified to know the truth, but I am not qualified to teach the truth. We all have experienced this. When we listen to somebody, it directly touches our heart. When we listen to somebody, we start looking at the watch. Why? Because those words do not come from experience. Words without the meaning is a noise. See? And if the words are having the meaning, then it has an impact. A simple example. Suppose I write on a paper, stone, S-T-O-N-E, and make a laddu out of the stone, out of the paper, and throw at Unmeshji Maharaj. So will it hurt him? It's only paper. But then he will open it. Stone. Oh, Swamiji wants a stone. He puts a stone in that and throws at me. When the words carry the meaning, it has an impact. See, friends. Therefore, Vidurji say, I am not qualified. Now here, he said, he was a Shudra, meaning he was not qualified to teach. Now here is very important principle. See, in Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavan Krishna tells in the 4th chapter, Chatur Varnyam Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. I have classified the humanity and the world under 4 categories on the basis of guna and the karma. What is the predominance of the guna in a person? There are 3 gunas, sattva, rajas, tamas. And accordingly the karma will be their actions. So depending on these factors, it is said that he is a Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Now see, these are the basic things which we bypass in our life. If we want to study, let us say, animal kingdom, now there are so many, how can you study that? What we do? We classify. So animal kingdom is classified as vertebrates, non-vertebrates. Thereafter, vertebrates. Then there are mammals, then avians, amphibians. And among the vertebrates, again, there are equines, there are bovines, there are reptiles. So when we are thus labeling different types of animals, are we condemning anybody? See, my friends, when huge data has to be studied, the only method is classification. See? But this jati, Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra jati, jati is not the Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, is a technically wrong translation by our great politicians. See? Jati is shape. Manushya jati, Pashu jati, Pakshi jati, Vanaspati jati. Jati means a shape. Brahman, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra, they are called Varna. Varnanat Varna. So who is a Brahman? Who is predominantly sattvic, therefore studious, contemplative, dispassionate. Such a person is called as a Brahman. Then second is Kshatriya, the one who is non-selfish, dynamically active, very little of tamoguna is a Kshatriya. The third one, all these qualities, but a lot of selfishness. He is a Vaishya. And government servants are Shudra. Those who are good for nothing, they become government servants. What is the qualification for a government servant? He should be unfit for everything. Then you are fit. Come on. Useless. And then what is the goal of their life? 30 days holiday in a month and 30 days payday in a month. See? So Varnan, description. Therefore Bhagavan Krishna says, Jatir Maya Srishtam Guna Karma Vibhagasha. Guna and Karma, not Janmashaha. Manusmriti says, Janmana Jayate Shudra, Samskara Dvija Uchate, Yoga Veda Bhyasi Bhavet Vipraha, Brahma Janati Brahmana. By birth, we are all Shudra. What is the definition of Shudra? Shudra is the one who goes on complaining and crying for everything. Take a small child. If he is hungry, he knows only one language. If mosquitoes are biting, he knows only one language. He goes on crying. If his mother is unfortunately educated, then they will never clean that baby. No, Swamiji, it is packed. Dirty. See? So, the child knows only one thing. Cry. They are Janmana Jayate Shudra. Then Samskara Dvija Uchate. Dvija, second birth. See? Now, like right from childhood, what type of samskar the child is given? Is he given a samskar that you should respect elders, you should not shout, you should do good to others? Or they are given a samskar, you are born here to kill others, You keep the animal for 1 month and kill it, and the blood should touch your feet, and then you are a real man. Samskara Dvija Uchate. They are the samskar, second birth. See? I was in Ireland and we had a retreat there. There was one lady, one girl from Iran, and she was coming for my retreat. So after a day or two, she spoke to me something in Hindi. I said, Mama, you know Hindi? She said, yes, Swamiji. Then I said, okay, now I'll tell you. You should have joined our Bollywood. She nearly jumped out of her skin. She said, wow, how do you know? I said, because you have got those features. She said, I wanted. And I went also, interviewed was done. I would have joined. But then I got married and all that, and I could not do that. But I said, but do they allow you? No. I am a Christian Catholic. So no problem. She told me this. I said, tell me something about what goes on in your country as a culture. So they say when a newly wed girl comes in the house, they have to kill the what you call a goat or an animal, and first the blood that comes out, it should wash the feet of that girl. Samskara dvija uchyate. When these are the samskara, how can we expect love, compassion, surrender for anybody? See, friends, and this is the responsibility of we all. See? Blaming, condemning children is very easy. Samskar we have to give the children. And we can give it only if we have. Otherwise we can't. Samskara dvayuchate. Then Vedabhyasi bhaved vipraha. Vipra means what? The one who is extraordinary. And what is being extraordinary? Living for oneself, even animals do. See? When we expand ourselves, then our life is fulfilled. See? Expansion, I tell you. Again from knowledge. I was somewhere and because the body is there will be some or the other thing, trouble goes on. So my host told me, Swamiji, you have got this throat and stomach problem, I'll give you some medicine. So everybody does experiment on me, I take it. Even the ammas do experiment. Swamiji, this is the first time I cooked it for you. That means if you survive, others will also. Experimental, free guinea pig. So he gave me Sabudana Goli, that what you call homeopathy. 4, 5 and I said, okay, now when is the next dose? Next dose will be after 6 months. I said, yeah, where it will go? It will evaporate with the sweating. He said, no. It is a high potency. Then I was afraid of God. Now what is that high potency? Explain me. And he explained. Be attentive. He explained. 1 drop of medicine diluted in 100 drops of water. That diluted medicine is further 1 drop from there and diluted in 1000 drops of water. Then again from that diluted 1 drop of medicine and 10,000 drops of water. In this way, it is diluted to such an extent that no chemical analysis can prove the presence of that medicine in the sample. Then what is the use? Is the use? The medicine goes and attacks directly on the nucleus of the cell. More the dilution, higher is the potentiality. I said, Guru Maharaj, you taught me a lesson. He said, Swamiji, why you say like that? I said, because I am very clear. Guru is not a person. Guru is our ability to learn from every single experience of our life. Normally what we do, we take that poor Guru, put him in the frame, hang him, don't come down. The Guru must be born in our heart. See, the food is where? In the plate. Hunger is where? In the pate. Simply by looking at the food, will your hunger go? In the same manner, where is the knowledge? Knowledge is everywhere. But if that knowledge will not change us, what is the use of that knowledge? See, friends, therefore I told him, you are my Guru. How come? Then I told him. Be attentive. First, I. See? I. Nothing more than that. To such an extent that the people open an account in ICICI Bank. Strongest I, isn't it? IC, identity crisis. IC, I am confused. This is what I am. See? Very strong. Then he gets married. And I and my wife, let us take a radius of one meter. So I is the center and dilution by one wife, so one center. He has expanded. It is said, before marriage, a man should fulfill his desire for clothing. After marriage, it is only wife's clothes. You get only the leftovers. And before the kids are born, you should fulfill your desire of eating whatever you want. After they are born, what is for them, not for us. So, first, I solid, 100%. Then I and my wife, one circle around, expanded. Then a child comes. I, my wife and my child, radius has increased. Another circle, another one. Slowly, slowly. Now don't go on producing so many children. We just example. And when this radius becomes infinite, center with the radius of infinite, what will be the circle? What will be the circle? Without circumference. See? Sarve bhavantu sukhinah, sarve santu niramayaha, sarve bhadrani pashyantu, ma kaschit dukkha bhag bhavet. This is the meaning of that mantra. Otherwise, what will I get? See? What can I give? Give trouble. See, friends, therefore, we have to expand. And that expansion we think about, now the time has come, so many have died now, I think I am also going to die. Now what will happen to me? Nothing happened to you, you are also going to die. You are telling so easily? Yes, death is the easiest thing. That is the only karma we do. For example, suppose I die here. I have no problem. Problem for you. यही मरना था. See, friends, somewhere where my talk on this topic were going on, one person says, Swamiji, so you don't believe in death? No. But suppose you die, what type of death you want? I said, if there is an option, then I can ask. The death I want is like this. I am having my satsang and all people are happy. And in that, I disappear. See, what is the fulfillment of a soldier? He is on the battlefield, gun in his hand, nice, perfect clothes, and fighting with the enemies. And in that, he kills dozens of them and he gets killed. Life is fulfilled. For us, this is our life. Because whatever we studied, we are not paid anything. Sadashiva Samarambham, Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. We got it free. On what ground we can say, pay for my lecture? See, friends, therefore, death when it comes, there will start thinking. And therefore, when Vidurji told that there is nothing like death, he said, I can't believe this thing. How it is possible? There is no death. So he said, I can't tell you, but I will invoke my Guru. And his Guru was Sanatji Maharaj, Sanat Kumarji. Sanat Kumarji was the expression of Hiranyagarbha. Hiranyagarbha in the totality is called at our level as the subtle body. Hiranyagarbha in Pauranic language is Brahmaji. And in the Vedanta language it is called as the Hiranyagarbha. One and the same thing. And we are also gross body, the Virat Purusha, and the subtle body, that is our Brahmaji. So from Brahmaji only Sanat Kumarji came. So who was Sanat Kumar? Sanat Kumarji was an expression where Sat, the absolute reality, was the only expression, although functioning through the ignorance, yet the truth was never contaminated. That was Sanat Kumarji. In Kathopanishad, toward the end, there is a mantra where it is said, Asti iti upalabdhavyaha tattva bhavena prasidati. The ultimate truth is an experience of no. Experience and being, when they merge, then the truth is revealed. That experience where knowing and being are no more divided, that is the ultimate truth. Right now, I can ask you about somebody, do you know him? No, I don't know him. I can ask you, do you remember when this Sindoor operation was taken? I think I remember, I have to think. But if I ask you, do you know yourself? Let me think. No. Can you say, do you know? Yes, I know. Do you know yourself as you know me? See, friends, very subtle points. That knowledge where knower known division is valid, that is samsara. That knowledge where knower known division is not valid is the reality. Like, this tab I am seeing, how do I see the tab? The tab doesn't know it's a tab. So, this is the tab I know. And how do I know? I am not the tab. Otherwise, what a fun it will be. What is that animal? Donkey. Then I am a donkey? No. So that knowledge where not I, component is valid, that is samsara. Now find out, what is that knowledge where not I component is non-existent? It will be only our being. Because in all other things, we are using the known means of knowledge. Either we function through our sense organs, or we function through our mind, or we function through our intellect. Through the sense organs, objectivity of the five objects, Shabda, Prasha, Rupa, Rasa, Gandha. Through the mind, the joy and sorrows. Through the intellect, concepts. Are we an object of knowledge through the sense organs? Are you there? Let me smell. No. Do we have the experience of our being as joy or sorrows? No. Third, do we have the experience of an option? I am or I am not? See, friends, this is the ultimate truth. If this is so, where from the death has come? So, our Dhritarashtraji was having this problem. He said, I have also heard that only by the knowledge only one can transcend the death. Therefore, kindly tell me what it is. See? Where from this is possible? Tell me. Now, Anuktam yadite kinchid vacha vidra vidyate tadme shrushrushame bruhi vichitranam iha bhasase. Hey Vidur, when you are telling about the impossibility of the death, it is so vichitra, it is so impossible to accept. What is that? Kindly tell me. And then he invokes his Guru, and thereafter the Sanat Kumarji will tell the story. Now this is a topic from Mahabharata. Vaishampayanji says, Tato Raja Dhritarashtra Manishi Sampujya Vakyam Viduri Iritam Sanat Sujatam Rahite Mahatma Papracha Buddhim Paramam Bhubhushan. So when Sanat Kumarji came, and by the request of his disciple, then Dhritarashtra was telling that I heard from your disciple something out of the world statement, and therefore I want to know that. Then Sanat Sujatam Rahite. Rahite means in seclude, in solitude. No more worldly themes, no more worldly talks. Another small experiment right now, not difficult. Think whatever you like to think, but one condition. Don't use words. Can you think? We only complain. Discover, not complain. And when we say too many thoughts means what? We are talking to ourselves constantly. This I learned from you only. I keep on traveling. So on airports I am alone, I don't have anybody with me. You must have seen Mahatma Ji, they have got somebody always. Otherwise Mahatma may run away. So there is somebody to. So I am alone, nicely sitting and enjoying the world. I am here to celebrate life, not calibrate. So watch. It's such a great thing to see somebody sitting alone. What he is doing? He is talking to himself. Instead of complaining about your mind, start this simple technique. Stop talking to yourself. Begin with 1 minute. Right now. If you could do it for 1 minute, you will be able to achieve it for longer period. See? Because we are not coming back to ourselves. All the time, मरने के बाद क्या होता है? मर के तो दिखाओ. See, friends. Therefore, Tato Raja Dhutaraष्ट्ro Manishi Sampujya Vakam Vidure Ritapta. So he very much appreciated what Vidurji said, and thereafter he with his Guru Sanasujat Maharaj in a Rahite Mahatma Papracha Buddhim Paramam Babhushan. And then for improving the wrong notions in our head, in our buddhi, he asked further. Friends, it is only in Vedanta Shastra there is no freedom for I. We have to get freedom from I. See, watch this thing in this world. Earlier I was a bhogi, but now I am a yogi. Earlier, I was eating non-vegetarian every day. Now I eat alternate days. Earlier, I used to eat and drink in hotels and all that, but now I drink only at home. Arey yaar, that I is still there. Vedanta doesn't cheat you by changing your definition of I. Our wrong understanding about this I is a notional disease. We all have the notion. And these notions are developed because of repetition of the same foolishness. See? Like, the parents, they destroy the children. They go on telling the child, honey, darling, you are so sweet, you are so beautiful, you are Apsara, you are whatnot. And the useless girl starts thinking that she is really beautiful. She is not. This experiment I conducted once with my friend, his daughter about 20 years or so. We are going somewhere for a walk in some other country. And she said, Swami, let us go to the sea. It is so nice. Nice beach, we'll walk there. Come. I said, no, I don't know. You go ahead. I'll watch from here. I'll take a photograph. No, come on, Swamiji, see how beautiful it looks. I said, do you know what looks beautiful is never beautiful? What do you mean? I said, for example, you look beautiful. Next 3 days she did not talk to me. Because the parents go on telling, see, बचपन में गधे का बच्चा भी सुंदर दिखता है. देखो महाराज. So we are all having notions. I am very intelligent, I am very beautiful, I am handsome, I am very nice. And therefore, right from childhood onwards, we are taught by our parents and society to maintain this spurious, non-existing, illusory I as someone real. See, friends. Therefore, our scriptures tell, Asti bhati priya nama rupa iti panchamshakam adyatrayam brahma rupam jagad rupam tato dvaya. Satchidananda is Paramatma, name and form is Jagat. See? So, what we are doing, only this thing, we want to maintain our name and our form. See? And for that they are ready to do anything. मेरा नाम होना चाहिए. In Vrindavan, they took me some place, Swamiji, this is a special place, Bhagavan Krishna's Leela. I said, okay, very good. We went there. Some temple. And in that temple there was one Panditji. And then Panditji said, Maharaji, you have seen all this floor is filled with the marble slabs. I said, yes, I have seen that. And you have seen so many names are written. See, I have seen that. One of the highest spiritual practice which I follow, I don't want to know anything about anything. Why gather garbage? See? But we are Indians. Somebody, where are you from? When were you born? But why were you born? Was it a normal delivery or is it जरूरत है? वेदेश सर्वै अहमेव वेद्यः. What is worthy of knowing is who we are, not what the world is. So I said, I don't know. It's okay. No, I'll tell you. No choice. I said, okay. He said, you know, this slab is fitted by the people. They write their name on that. So when a devotee comes to this temple, and naturally he will have to step on that and go ahead. So by Bluetooth, that man's merits and punya and devotion is transferred to this man on whose name he stood. See? And you talk about computers. वहाँ भी corruption. I said, oh, very good, very good. Then I said, हमारा भी लगा दो. Maharaj, it will take 2,500. Okay, pay. You pay. See, friends, don't get lost in that. We have to dissolve this I. And it can be done only when our notional I is inquired into. And that which is born out of wrong notions cannot be dissolved by other notions. See? Notional existence is an illusion. See? Man is reality. Gets married, he is called husband. Then he understands his mistake, so he divorces. Now after he divorces, that wife and husband, do they conduct the Shraddha? But they are no more husband and wife. Where they have gone? And who were miserable? See, friends, rise above the notional existence and discover the reality that is supporting the notions. It is for this purpose this topic is there. We all have been functioning with this notion that I am a man, woman, young, old, beautiful, awful, intelligent, horrible, intelligent, and I am very good. And these notions we are building and maintaining, concretizing them. See, friends, therefore, when Vidurji tells that there is nothing like death, so kindly tell me, your disciple told me that there is nothing like death. Sanat sujata yadidam shrunomi mrityurhi nasti tavopadesham devasura acharan brahmacharyam amrityave tatkataranno satyam. Hey Sanat Kumarji, I heard from you and your disciple that mrityuhi nasti, there is no death. This is what your instruction, upadesha. Deva and asuraha acharan brahmacharya. Devatas and asuras. There are stories in the Puranas. Virochan was a asura and Indra was a sura. So they went to Brahmaji and they wanted to know the truth. And then they did their tapasya, brahmacharya was for 32 years. After that was done, then practice that knowledge. So he is told, go and you will see somewhere in a lake, look into the lake, that is what you are. So both of them go, Indra as well as the Asura, they go. And both of them look into and they see the reflection. Aha, the Asura understands, I am that reflection. And thereafter, his whole life is lived as a reflection. Be attentive. Are we living as man or we are living as husband, brother, brother-in-law, father-in-law, officer, subordinate? Are we living as a human being or we are living as rich and poor, successful and failure? Who is living this life? And not only that, then this Virochana took it for reality and thereafter his whole life he lived only as the body, for the body, on everybody. There is nothing wrong, accept your body, nothing wrong. But then accept everything associated with the body. The body is born, yes, you are born. Body grows vertically, yes, going vertically. But the ceiling comes, then don't give up. Go horizontally. And one day the body will die, accept gracefully, nothing wrong. But problem is, we don't want to die as a body. Who can help you? See, friends, Moola Adhar, you know that Kundalini people, they have got a Mooladhara chakra. Adhara means the support. What is the support of this world? Brihadaranyaka Upanishad says, Tatra Mata Amata Bhavati, Tatra Pita Apita Bhavati. In deep sleep, we are neither man nor woman, neither mother nor father, neither rich nor poor, neither in Ahmedabad nor in Baroda, neither 2025, neither 1947, but we continue to exist. So, but we have been always living the life only at the notional level. And then one notion is better than other notion. Friends, these non-existing entities, they are creating mess in our life. Get out of these entities. Once we take this principle, then we understand what will be told further. That all that is done are told in our scriptures, that you do the karma, you do upasana, you chant the Lord's name, you do the charity, etc. You should not do bad karma, you should do good karma. There is something called Tatparya Nirnaya, technically, or in English we can call it the moral of the story. When something is said, what is the moral of the story? So many stories we have heard in this Hitopadesh, etc. there was a crow and a fox, both of them colleagues. So one day the fox invited the crow, please come to our place, we'll have dinner, supper. So crow goes. And fox being fox, he served the liquid soup on a plantain. Now how the crow will do? And this he finished it off. The crow is also crow. So he said, thank you so much, tomorrow please come to our place. He was there. Now what the crow does? He gives the soup in a test tube. And he puts his beak and this fellow is watching. Now what is the meaning of this story? Instead of knowing what is the meaning, one elderly old man asked me this question. Swamiji, how can a crow and that fox can talk to each other? I said, they were talking by binary language. What is that binary language? You don't know, you are outdated. There's a computer language. Now when such a question comes, we feel we should commit suicide. किसके सामने बोल रहे हैं? Therefore, what is the purpose of why we should do good karma, why we should do upasana, why we should go to the temple, why we should do this thing? We must know the moral of the story. If we don't understand, then we are mechanically living like a donkey carrying the load of all the scriptures, Vedas and everything on his back, and he has to go and live with them at the temple, Tirupati Balaji temple. And he is taking it there, and only thing, when can I unload it? And then start eating newspaper. Have you seen? The donkeys, they don't eat food, they eat newspaper. That's why they are wisest. Therefore, friends, what is the meaning that this is how they are? So what is the reality? One is, you say there is no death. But these Devas and Asuras, they were doing all kinds of things so that they should not die. So what is the reality? Whether you tell is the reality about the death or they are telling, that is the reality. Katarannu Satyam. What is the right between the two? Kindly tell me. Now, Sanat Kumar ji tells, Amrutyuhu karmana kechin mrityu nasti ti chapare shrunave bruvato rajan etan mam vishankitha. So, karmana kechin karmana amrutyu. Some of the people say, when you do good karma, you attain immortality. And others say, mrityu nasti ti chapare. Others say there is nothing like death. So, between these two, what is that? Now I shall tell you. Listen with all sincerity and finger-pointedness so that you will be able to get the message correctly. Otherwise, you will keep on getting confused again and again. Ubhe satte kshatriya adya pravrutte moho mrityu sammotoya kavina pramadam vai mrityumaham bravimi sada apramada amrutatvam bravimi. So this is the definition of death. Ubhe satte, both are right. Those who say, if you do karma, you will be immortal, that is also right. And others are telling, no, because of the delusion we die, delusion gone, then the mrityu also goes. Both of them are right in their own place. See? Now see, what is the purpose of this karma, beta? Masses can be controlled only by two remote switches, remote controls, only two. One is fear, second is guilt. See? Otherwise, tell me, what can you justify? I want money, I go and kill somebody, take the money. One day somebody will kill me, who cares? Can there be a disciplined society? See, friends. And therefore, otherwise, like the Charvakas, you get money from everybody and then enjoy and forget about it. Who cares? Therefore, I was in Delhi. One Amma used to drive me regularly for my lectures. We are going somewhere. The dividers on the road, there used to be some plants. And all those plants were black because of the soot coming from the vehicles. I was looking at them. I used to feel sorry, but what can I do? So she asked me, Swamiji, I have seen that you are observing this plant. I said, yes. Tell me, what is the reason? Instead of being born in forest or some nice gardens, they are planted over here. What is the reason? What could be the cause? Intellectuals suffer because of cause and effect. Intellectuals are intelligently miserable. So I had to reply, Babaji, I had to reply. I said, look here, Amma, all these plants, they were politicians in Delhi. And they have destroyed the country and they have eaten so much, they don't want to give up this place. So Bhagavan, out of compassion, they okay, you will be born in Delhi only. And because of their bad karma, all the emissions from all the cars are going on them. Now suffer. See, friends. So, this law of karma helps us to some extent that we do not go the wrong way. It's for this purpose. And then you can observe this in this world. Somebody is born in such a rich family with the golden spoon in the mouth. He is good for nothing except a big cartoon for the international entertainment. So where from? Another one person is another extreme, coming from the poorer than the poorest family, and yet he is becoming an asset to the whole universe. Where from it has come? Bhagavan Shankaracharya, at the young age of 7 or 8, he could write commentary, etc. on Vishnu Sahasranam. How can it happen? Therefore, friends, karma tells us one basic principle. We are squarely responsible for everything that happens in our life. Nobody is responsible for anything that happens in our life. That is the purpose. Otherwise, we are all expert in blaming others. See? If I am a husband, thank God I am not. If I am a husband, then what will be my problem? Wife, of course. Then what will be my spiritual practice? Improving the wife. This is called as Ashakyanushthan. And then such people come and ask us, Swamiji, I don't know why other people's wives are so nice, mine is so bad. I said the grass on the other side of the fence is always green. But why this is happening? So I had to now tell him, being a Babaji. So I tell him, look here, in the last life, you were torturing her. And to take the revenge, she was observing Karwa Chauth. Now next 7 lives, she is not going to leave you. Oh God! Then now stop blaming her and start understanding her, love her, don't fight. But what will happen then? Yes, then in the next life, she will not be your wife. Really? I am ready. किसने देखा है? But change has come, is it not? So the scriptures are aiming at something else, but we are not wanting to change ourselves. See, therefore it is said that Ube Satya Kshatriya Andhya Pravrutte Moha Mrityu Samito. Similarly, the karma is meant only for this. Why do we do karma? See, Vedanta Shastra tells. There is Hridaya Granthi. Hridaya Granthi is the knot of the heart. This knot of the heart is a knot, it is so knotty, but it is not there, yet it troubles us. So what is that knot? Avidya Kama Karma. Avidya is not ignorance, it is not absence of knowledge. Knowledge cannot be absent. Remember this. Knowledge can be incomplete, it can be limited. See, for example, our eyes can see a light wave spectrum between the Vibgyor from violet up to red. Beyond that, our eyes cannot go. And if we insist that only whatever I see, that only I believe, and if I don't see, I don't believe, we are under the influence of ignorance. Seeing we are, so knowledge is there, but our insistence that only this much is truth, beyond that not truth, there is the ignorance. And same way apply. I am body is not the problem. What is the problem? This body I am, that body I am not, samsara begins. See, Maharaj, how simple it is. Avidya, ignorance, incompleteness in knowledge. On what ground we say that this body I am and that body I am not? As much this body we have not created, the other body also we have not created. As much our body doesn't listen to us, that much other bodies don't listen to us. You must have seen in this world it's such a beautiful thing to learn. There are some people, they want to reduce weight. And whole life is only reducing the weight. But they look at the Amul chocolate and they put on buying it only, very profitable. And there is another extreme, Agarbatti brand. They eat the whole buffalo and yet they continue to be like that. So this body which is not created by us, doesn't listen to us, yet that body I am and that other body I am not. Either accept all bodies as you or deny any body you are. So where is the problem? Incomplete knowledge, avidya. And the nature of the avidya is accepting ourselves to be finite, and when we are finite, there is a sense of otherness. So when I am finite, I want to attain infinite. So I don't have iPhone, the latest has come, now I got only the old one, 15, this is 16 has come. But what do you do with the phone? I can't even operate, but I want that. See? So, because I am incomplete, I want something. Desire comes. Avidya comes. And what is the nature of the desire? We have imagined I am incomplete without that. Second thing, I imagine that object is essential for becoming complete. That object is a source of happiness. That object is essential for me. Without that object, what is there to live for? This dialogue within ourselves is the nature of the desire. And when the pressure of the desire increases, expression of the desire is in action. Without desire, you cannot act at all in life. Therefore, Obey Satya Kshatriya Adya Pravruti Moho. So this Moha, see, Moha is what? Acceptance of the knowledge through the limitations and the ultimate knowledge is Moha. So because of this, we have to get rid of this Moha. Now what is the Moha? Moha is I am body. Nobody teaches us I am body. We only slowly develop it. You must have seen in your own houses, the small kids are called something, they say Dabbu. Hey Dabbu, come, we'll have food. Hey Dabbu, go and get me that thing. Slowly that child starts thinking he is Dabbu. Therefore he tells, Mummy, Dabbu wants water. Mummy, Dabbu wants chocolate. See? Because he is looking at I as a third person singular. But slowly, slowly, once he gets that this is my name, and then it becomes so real. See? Once we are going with a group of children for a retreat in a bus. So normally I sit in the last seat so that there is no fighting for the windows. And there was hardly anybody. So one girl came. She said, Swamiji, may I sit here? I said, yes, may I sit here. But don't ask question, okay? No. Then tell me some story. She is also Pakka. I said, okay. I will not tell you anything. But we should learn. I will not tell you anything. What is the name of that boy? His name is Ashok. I said, that word I will say loudly only. Ashok. And I will not say anything in your ear, but only lip movement. And as a mad, you laugh so much that you run away to your seat and then see what tamasha happens. So we did it. The name Ashok was loudly said, rest nothing. So he saw that that girl has gone. She came, Swamiji, yes. Why she was laughing? I said, I am not here a record keeper. You ask her. He went to her. Why you are laughing? Who are you to ask me? Have I to take your permission to laugh or what? He became more frustrated. No, Swamiji told you something, therefore you are laughing. No, he didn't tell me anything. No. He came to Swamiji, what did you tell her? I said nothing. That was the truth. Now what was the problem? Problem was Ashok was said, and therefore for him, he is the only Ashok. There are no Ashok in this world. See friends, this is how the samsara is born. This is what is said. Moha mrityu. If somebody calls something, let them. Why we get disturbed? Everything is happening only after body identification. And body identification has no logic, no reason. And when we are not identified with the body, yet we continue to exist. In the dream, this body is not available to us. There is another body. In the deep sleep, both gross and subtle bodies are not there. We continue to exist. See? This is Bhagavad Gita 15th chapter. Sarvasya chaham hridi sannivishtaha mattaha smriti jnanam apoharancha. 4 things. I am the essence of everything. I alone support waking, dream, deep sleep and samadhi. Therefore, what is worthy of knowing in this world is I. Then you will come to know that one who comes and dies or not, he is not me. And therefore, death is a big bluff. Don't get carried away by this thing. मरने के बाद क्या होता है? पहले मरो तो सही. कुबे सत्य क्षत्रिय आद्य प्रवृत्ते मोहो मृत्यु समन्वितो वक्य कवीनां प्रमादं वै मृत्यु ब्रवीमि अहम्. Now Sanat Babaji tells from my standpoint. What is his standpoint? Pramadam vai mrityu brevimi. So he said, Pramada moha mrityu sammato kavina. Now, what is the meaning of pramada? Pramada is, and what is the moha? Moha is the erroneous understanding. And pramada is, do not allow your divinity to manifest through you. We have to remember this again and again. Who is expressing? Many times these people ask, Swamiji, when will I have Bhagavan darshan? I want to have Bhagavan darshan. I said, what will you do thereafter? No, they say we should have Bhagavan darshan. I said, imagine I am Bhagavan. Okay. टुकुर कब तक देखती रहोगी? Friends, this is pramana. Don't seek God. Let Him express through us. Now our Ramcharitmanas, how Bhagavan Rama's birth is described? Bhaye Pragata Krupala Dina Dayala. Bhagavan is not born, He manifests. Where is He not? Don't run after God. Let Him express to us. That is the meaning of Mauj mein raho. Mauj karo nahi. Mauj mein raho. See? Just discover this, so simple. You know where I discovered this principle? One of my regular sadhana is filling my suitcase, emptying my suitcase. Every 5-6 days, this is the dharma I do. And you also must have experienced. Any suitcase you have in the world, it is always small. And then there is no space. Oh no, there is no space, you know. Now you add some more space. How can you add space? Then remove the 17th pair of shoes. See? So many things we keep. Remove the garbage, space is there. My friends, remove the garbage from within you. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Madamatsarya, Mayaru, Mora, Torate, Maya. Remove all of them. My friends, exactly this is what we do. But we don't recognize this. What is the process of sleep? Don't demonstrate. Process of sleep is we start discarding everything, is it not? All achievements, failure, whether I am man or woman, young or rich or nothing, everything discard. To what extent? Be attentive. The last thing is the one who was discarding, he is also required to be discarded. Yena tyajasi tat tyajat. So ultimately what happens? Ultimately, I want to sleep. Last mantra is only this, I want to sleep. Then we are on the back, Shavasana, sleep is not coming. Okay, I want to sleep. We try left side, again try the right side. I want to sleep. And then we come in Bhujangasana and I want to sleep. And then we sleep. In that sleep, there is nobody. Till such time, there is somebody. Sleep doesn't begin. Yet, have we ever experienced our absence? Now, what sadhana you want to do? God realization. See, no, should do meditation every day morning and suffer silently. See? They will be putting a board outside. Meditation in progress, don't disturb. We are already disturbed. Karma is only to bring to our cognition that we are supporting everything, but we are not getting by anything that we support. You are maybe 200 people here. My vision is the same. Instead of 200, you become 20,000. Will there be any burden on my vision? If you all go away, will there be any loss? Is it not our life? Childhood has come and gone. What did we gain and what did we lose? Teenage has come and gone. What we have lost? Teenage has come and gone. Middle age has come and gone. Old age will go, who cares? Mrityu. Where is the death? Show, mar ke dikhao. Maharaj, it's only the problem of focal length. These ophthalmologists, they don't give us vision. They correct our eye muscles because they have lost the focal length adjustment capacity. And therefore, only the focal length is adjusted, the things are seen by the vision, not by the glasses. And this vision is not influenced by anything. See? Green color is seen, the eyes don't become green. Red is seen, the eyes don't become red. The yellow is seen, the eyes don't become yellow, dirty fellow. See? In short, nothing has ever happened. Nothing is ever happening. Nothing will ever happen. This experience, is it through sense organs, through mind? Can you describe this experience? This is the reality. Where is the death coming in between? Even if you want to explain what his experience is like, it is unlike any experience. And to abide in this experience, although playing the game of life is conquering death. And my friends, it is not difficult, it's very simple. Give it a try, and then we will know pramada vai mrityu pravimi means prachuti swabhavika brahma bhavan. So instead of living as some miserable, frustrated one, live in the dignity of divinity. See friends, prachuti brahma bhava, we are essentially divine. But all the time, papoham, papa karma, daridri, amrutasya putra. See? We should have humility. We should not be humiliated. See? Therefore, on the basis of this is our Mahamantra. See? Mauj mein raho, be happy. इस जगह मौज में रहो, हम मौज करते हैं और दुखी होते हैं. Being happy is independent of anything, and becoming happy is dependent on something or the other. This is the meaning of there is no death. मरने भी नहीं देते, नहीं. Give it a try. Therefore, I am not telling you very difficult sadhana. And stand on one leg and then do meditation and give me dakshina or go to the Himalayas. Don't do all that. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Whole Bhagavad Gita is summarized in this one sentence. I was asked this question in Washington. Swamiji, we have been hearing Gita for so many times, so many people. You tell us in one sentence, what is Bhagavad Gita? I said, this is Bhagavad Gita. Wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100%. Where was Arjun? On the battlefield. When? At the time of the war. What he should be? A warrior? Or somebody's grandson, somebody's disciple, somebody's brother? What he should be? You should understand where are you. Now here we are in satsanga, during the satsanga. What you should be? Satsangi or husband and wife? Think. Whole life will change, my friends. Give it a try. Be happy. Oh.